Well guys, it's been the coldest, darkest, wettest spring in memory for the Ohio River Valley. And we've finally been blessed with, I'm not kidding you, about the only sunshine we've seen in a couple months around here. And we wanted to stop in and give you a quick Ice Age update. And guys, I'll tell you, this is one of the few flowers you're going to see in these fields around here, which is highly unusual. Spring here in the heartland is basically in a holding pattern. It has been a reluctant spring, it has been a late spring, and I'm hesitant to even call it a spring at this point. We normally, this time of year walking through these fields, you'd see nothing but flowers on all these plants. And this is basically the solo flower now in these, this 150, 200 acres. It's been a sunless spring for the Ohio River Valley. And the cloud cover here for the last 2 months has just been incessant. The rains have been unyielding. The precipitation has been unbelievable. The flooding at the Ohio River Valley and the surrounding tributaries here is 20, 30 feet above normal this time of year. And I think this is, of course, nothing compared to the precipitation, flooding, and devastation that the other areas of the country are receiving, and the world for that matter. And we just wanted to say at the onset that the month of February in the United States showed over 2,500 record snowfalls and over 1,600 record lows. And the month of March was absolutely no let up. The records are in the books now for March, and March showed over 1,200 record snowfalls. Now, don't put your winter coats away yet, because Old Man Winter is unyielding. I'm expecting even more record snowfalls for April and even May now. Now, we are well into spring here, and we've seen blizzards across Canada, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. We've seen massive snowfall in Poland. We've seen record snowfall in Montana, up to 175% of normal snowfall there for this time of the year. We've seen hard freezes in North Carolina and Tennessee. Now, just a week ago, we had over a foot of snow in the desert plains of the American Southwest and New Mexico. And how about this? Have you seen this now? That NOAA has actually issued a weather winter advisory in May for Hawaii, if you can believe that. Hawaii, over the next 6 days, they are expecting snowfall. And we are nearing the middle of May here. Unbelievable. And I have word now out of the Pacific Northwest, areas as far east as Montana, of massive animal die-offs there because of the prolonged winter there across that entire region. Thousands of elk, moose, caribou, and smaller creatures, I'm told by my friends in that region, are just littering the fields there, unable to find enough food to survive this unyielding winter. Now, we wanted to bring up an article that I think that a lot of us might have missed because it was just shut up and put away as quickly as it came out, and that was that a record level of Arctic ozone has been destroyed this year. And the BBC article that I read was that Arctic ozone in never-seen-before plunge. The article stated that Arctic ozone has seen unprecedented damage this year due to extreme cold. And that article interviewed a Dr. Ger Brothen of the World Meteorological Organization, who stated that we have much colder winters now, and that the cold is lasting much longer. So did you get that? And this is why I think this article was hushed and buried so quickly. Now, that article also interviewed a Dr. Florence Goutal of the French National Scientific Center, who stated that in record cold winters in the past, we've seen up to 25% of our protective ozone layer destroyed. But that this year has really been a record, with 40% of our ozone layer in high latitude regions being wiped out. And guys, I want to repeat that this that our protective ozone layer is not being consumed by CFCs, as I initially suspected when I read this when I first started reading this article, but rather it seems that extreme cold in the upper atmosphere of Nordic and Arctic regions is actually consuming our protective ozone layer. And I didn't even know that extreme cold could destroy ozone, our protective ozone layer, but evidently it can, and it has, and it is. And Dr. Dr. Florence Goodall states that this is ongoing phenomena right now. Now, I have a lot more to say to this subject right here. I feel that this is of a major development and of the utmost importance to all of you. But it's beyond the scope of this short video here, this quick Ice Age update to go into it. I hope to put out another video here in the next couple days that give more detail, that will flesh out exactly why I feel this is a major development. In the meantime, please remember that Dr. Florence Goodall and Dr. Gerbrathen and their scientific colleagues have now issued a warning to all of you living in high latitude and Nordic nations to be on the lookout for massive increases in radiation, the result of our thinned ozone layer. Hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're being safe, and hopefully the sun's shining where you are.